some mountain I just ran into. Okay, 1 second. I need to get my microphone box. What are we doing today? What are we going to do today? I don't know. We're just gonna play around. See what happens. So, I downloaded DRL today. Rasta FPV. What's going on, buddy? I downloaded DRL today, and I plugged it in, thinking maybe today would be what's up, Alden Hasser. Thinking, okay, let's see what this is all about. I really like the way it looks, hate the way it feels, so I'm going to not break that sim out just yet because I have to figure out why it feels like shite. What's up, Brutal FPV? Anthony. But I do believe it'll be better than this sim. As soon as I figure out why it's flying like shit. I think it's because the rates are different. I have to figure out my RC rates. And it just, I've been playing this sim, this is the 17th fucking day in a row. So it's gonna, like right now this feels like normality, but I gotta get in there and do like my rate of speed. What's going on, Gorilla? Also too, I don't know if this is a reason, but there's a lot of motion blur, which makes the game look really, really cool. But I'm gonna have to take that off and see if that's the issue as well, because the motion blur might be making it look weird for me. I don't know. Anyways, I reloaded my Steam account today. Noticed that I still had, like, I just even tried doing this trick in the sim and it just didn't feel right, like on the sticks. So I think I adjusted the wrong thing. I think I gotta adjust my RC super rate instead of my RC rate. And yeah. Also had a little look at the Oculus Rift goggles and a little bit of DCS action. And when I have some more time, I'll mess with that. I honestly wish I just had like terrain like this to fly on. So Anthony Borganon. Anthony, the handsome guy there with the thumbs up. Me and him used to stunt motorcycles together, and I think we kind of met. We met right when I was starting out, and been friends ever since. If you go on YouTube and type in GoPro proposal, you'll see him proposing to his wife. It has like millions of views, but he like pretends that the airplane malfunctions and gets her to read like the checklist for how you get out of that situation. It's amazingly romantic. Anyways, killer dude messaged me today and he's like, hey man, what sim do I play? And I'm like, listen, forget about sims. Remember when we used to wheelie fucking our, well, he had an R1 at the time, and like that's what we used to do. And then I told him what sims to download, and I think he's been playing all day today. Anyways, that's what I like to see, man. Even if this sim gets to the point where a couple people get into the hobby, you know, it definitely helps them out. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that video. I'm sure a lot of people have seen that video because that's it went viral. And I'm just killing these fucking knuckle hawks right now. It's funny because when I first saw that video, I'm like, is that fucking Anthony? I'm like, it has. I'm like, this train looks familiar. I'm like, where is it? I'm pretty sure he's like at Pit Lake, like this area that I actually fly at all the time. I'm pretty sure he does it in Pit Lake. It's either that or he does it somewhere in the Fraser Valley. Anthony, if you're listening, can you please let us know where you did that video? And I'm like, that is fucking Anthony. But he grew his hair out like a hippie. This is Velocidrones. Not like a hippie. He's always already a very handsome fella, but grew out the locks and, you know. So I didn't really recognize him. Anyways, turned out it was him. I'm really digging these fucking knuckle hucks. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're gonna become a thing for me. Is the Rotor Riot forum dead? Because, like, I posted this video, like, what's a knuckle huck, the one from yesterday on there, and I didn't get one goddamn fucking comment on it. Is it just that, or am I just, like, worse than a B-lister pilot now? It's funny, because, like, if I come back, when I came back and I was, like, trolling people, well, I was trolling the trolls, people are like, yeah, you know what? Your flying's not even relevant anymore. I'm like, bitch. My flying hasn't been relevant for the last fucking... My flying hasn't been relevant for the last fucking 4 years because no one else does the shit that I do. But you can't say that now. Top Dog. That was a knuckle huck. That was a knuckle huck. This is the knuckle huck. Top Dog is asking me what the fuck's a knuckle huck, but his comment didn't show up because he used the F word, and I don't really feel like scrolling over losing my screen just to get that comment, so I just decided to tell you guys. I'm feeling really sharp. Like, I'm feeling like I'm one with the quad, and I can make it do whatever I want, you know? Except for these reverse fucking wall rides. That is one trick I still cannot do. And I'm about to fucking set myself on fire. Ooh, that looked cool. Rotor Gator. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, Schizo's cool. He seems like he's lost a little bit of his tech flying lately, is what I've noticed in his videos, but he still has that smoothness to it. I don't know if he's just gotten lazy or if he's still flying as much. But I think Schizo would be a good person for just doing sim work. Get a little bit more of a trick vocabulary under his belt. Maybe he does. He just doesn't like to fly like that. But what's a Maddie flip hot dog? Yeah, I don't know. You can never say. Why did I stop flying 60 degrees and stop doing Maddie style tricks, you know? Ooh, that's very ugly. Very ugly, uncoordinated fucking line. Look at that. Fucking cyclones, hey? Yeah, well, I start putting out videos every day, but these are like... These aren't like me vlogging for views. I'm actually losing subscribers at an alarming rate, but I don't give a fuck. This is very therapeutic for me for some reason. I don't know why. And at the same time, I feel like I'm a way better pilot for... You know, it's like I have a duty to jump in the sim. It's, I don't know. It's like having a workout buddy, you know? And, yeah. Maximilian Eder. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the kind words. Oh, Is Maddie's stunts coming back with it? With the old school fucking tricks? I think he is. That looked like a traditional cyclone / trippy spin to me. What's up, Frank? How's it going? Hope you and your family are safe. Oh, it can get fucking pretty tricky. Okay, why can't I do it the other way? Let's figure this out, because I can do it. I kind of do it that way, but I can't do... Yeah, I can do it that way a little bit better. So I'm having troubles when I enter to the left of the object. That's awesome, Steve. 3PO FPV. Are you flying every day in the sim, or are you flying every day for like real, like a diehard, like how I should be doing? But I just don't have fucking time. I'm a dad. And yeah. Thanks, Frank. I'm trying to get out there more, man, but it's hard. Like all the like mountain spot areas that I've been wanting to fly lately are shut down because they're basically national parks, and Canada shut down all national parks that has a gate or a door. So yeah, it's getting pretty scary out there, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know you guys probably come here and hope for a little bit of positivity, so I am gonna say, you know what? Everything's gonna be alright. The people who it should be scary for are the people who are not taking it seriously and who are not preparing themselves for Luke Till. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that they got him in. And Steve, I wish, I was literally just talking to Jenny about this today, and we were literally about to buy, because we already have a couple properties, rental properties, and we were about to buy right before all this shit hit. We were about to buy 2 acres and develop on it. And I don't know if anyone knows BC's realty, but it's kind of a hot market out there. Anyways, it fell through just because the property was on a slope, and that slope went into a river, and there's a 60-meter backset from where you can start building. Anyways, we thought we were getting a good deal, but after we did our research, we found out that it wasn't the best. So we decided not to pull the trigger, but we were just talking today, and we're like, why don't we move out just a little bit further and buy like 5 or 6 acres and, you know, run around naked, bring Bodhi out, live like hippies, and that would definitely get me flying every day, because then I'd be like, fuck everyone else, I'll just build an epic fucking freestyle course in my backyard. DCS World, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to get into that fucking sim, but these goddamn goggles are so expensive. And I mean, they're not expensive, they're not so expensive, but we're pretty frugal over here in the Durant family. And almost fucking bought them today. I just don't know exactly which ones I want to get yet. Look at that. I'm doing these cyclone trippy spins, and I'm having no problem with them. If I go in faster, they're actually easier to do. Okay, hold on, guys. I fucking have to read some of these comments. Top Dog, I literally just downloaded DRL Sim today, and I'm trying to figure out the physics of it. It doesn't feel nearly as good as this Sim. This Sim feels very... I think it's because the motion blur's on, and I think I didn't understand what RC rate and Super RC rate was in that Sim, so I have to take another look at it. But I just downloaded it literally an hour ago and was going to start flying it, but then Bodhi started giving me a little bit of guff, so had to go and spend some time with him while Jenny and her mom were making spaghetti. Not spaghetti, but traditional Chinese noodles. Frank, that's awesome. I'm glad you took advantage of the recession and the investment opportunity. For me, we're going to be investing in the stock market now, and I'm waiting to pull the trigger on that one. Steve, 3PO FPV, yeah man, they're just VR goggles for DCS World, which is Digital Combat Sim World. 1-to-1 scale of your favorite military jets. Everything works. Every button, navigation, weapon guidance, weapons defensive guidance systems, the physics of the airplane. Each plane is about $100 that you have to buy because they put so much research into getting these planes to run right, and it looks amazing. I'm gonna get some goggles, and I'm gonna get a joystick, a throttle thruster thing, and some rudders, and build it into my dining room chairs, and sit here like I'm fucking Maverick from Top Gun and just buzz the tower all day long. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buzz the fucking tower. I'm gonna download the Abu Dhabi and like Dubai map, which is like 300 miles or hectares, and I watched these guys doing like low pass flying in through the city, and it just looks fucking unreal. So what I was also going to do today, this was going to be I'm going to do a video on all the tricks that I've written down in the last 17 days of playing Sim, and just revisit them. But I spent that time that I had to download the DCL or DRL Sim, so I didn't get that going. So maybe tomorrow we'll do that. See, that's the thing. I can't stay in the Trippy spin for too long, but you know what? I don't just sit there and do them like that. I actually just use them as turning. Instead of turning around an object like this, I'll use them as a turn around the object like this. and so I think I am good. Oh, it doesn't work. Yee! Fuck, I love that kid. He's so goddamn smart. Like I'm teaching. I have this book that has like 100 baby's first 100 words, and I'm like teaching him what everything is, and he's only 9 months. I don't know. Like, obviously, everyone thinks that their kid is God's gift to mankind, but I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be like picking out every single thing that I'm telling him and knowing how to point to it and what it is. Like I say, Bodhi, where's the cat? And he hits the fucking cat. Where's the tiger? He hits the tiger. Where's the airplane? Then he looks outside because he's like, oh, I've seen airplanes outside. Is there an airplane outside? And then he'll be like, oh, no, there isn't. There's the airplane on the fucking book. I'm just like, my God. I don't know. Are kids supposed to be doing that at 9 months? Okay, so there's a big drop in altitude when I'm doing this trick, so let's figure out why that is. And I can get it to lift if I do it a certain way, so that's what we need, because if we're doing it around a tree that's that big, it's exactly what's going to happen, is you're going to go into the ground like that, or go into the tree. Luke, you got to get into the sim more, man. The physics work. They're there. You just got to know what to look for. Know your entering and your exit cues. And the only way you learn that is if you get into the sim. Okay? That trick's very easy. Once you learn all that stuff. Rigor mortis. Rigor mortis. I don't know what I was gonna do the trick list that I've worked on in the last 17 days. I was gonna go through that and revisit some stuff, but I just started sessioning. I'm not really working on anything. I'm still working on these knuckle huck things, and I feel like I've kind of got them on lock. And I'm also noticing that my cyclones are able to be done at 10 degrees, which is fucking crazy. What are we at? 28 minutes. Yeah, that's Bodhi screaming his fucking ass off. Fuck your orbits. Sorry if I breathe into the microphone like a fucking creeper. It's just sometimes I get a little focused on stuff. Thanks, Mortis. Appreciate the thumbs up. I don't mean like go out and fly like I can do like right now. I can go in my backyard with my squirt or do something, but like go out and fly and not have to worry about coming in contact with some motherfucker that's gonna give me a virus that's gonna kill one of my family members, you know? That's what I mean. And then like being able to like Aaron's really hot and bothered right now about going flying again, so I know I can go out with him and just be able to, you know, you too, Top Dog. You stay healthy and stay safe, buddy. Oh no! Some nice humps over here. Fucked up my whole goddamn mythical line. I have to start this shit all over again. Yes, this is Velocidrones. I'm going to not be playing The Sims soon though. Should we get dizzy and just start doing some crazy shit and see what happens from it? You know? A little jazz? Make some little jazz in here. Steve, are you an advisor? I'm using the Astro Quad in Velocidrones. Steve, are you an advisor for a bank and also for the States or Canada? I have a pretty good idea where we're going to be putting our money, but we got to really see a huge discount before we put it in there, because it's going to be a lot, and pretty much all of it, so we need to make sure, I mean, we can hold for a very long time, but we got to make sure we maximize the return if we're going to take that risk. My fucking psycho mother-in-law is still doing fucking day trading, and she hasn't gotten burnt once. yet, but fuck, I don't know how she does it. 72 years old and fucking wound right up like a fucking 35-year-old stockbroker on Wall Street. I think that's probably why, just because she's in there every day just fucking looking at those numbers. My PC specs is i9 9900K, 64 gig of RAM. Graphics card is a 2080 Ti, 11 gig, and it's a terabyte of solid state hard drive with 2 terabyte SATA. Yeah, you can't do anything, but you can definitely give me a fucking free advice. I'm always willing to hear free advice, Steve. But we're this is 10 degrees. Well, I'll be doing these trades by ourselves when the timing's right. Like if Tesla gets down to like $300 again, we're gonna do a pretty heavy buy up of that stock. And then we're gonna do some like index buys that have that do dividends as our like long-term holds and our like more safe / more money being invested play. And then hopefully with the profits from the faster term of returns, which would probably be the Tesla stock, I'm going to take out our profit and hopefully be have all that money that we use back in the bank, because that's kind of like real estate money. But honestly, the better buy right now is to get into that stock market. I told my mother-in-law to buy Tesla when it was fucking $330, and she did. Fucking thing went up to like $980. But she was like selling and buying back the whole time, like the psychopath she is. She's not happy. She sees it as a loss. She sees money that hasn't been or could have been earned as a loss, and it's kind of a sickness. But I'm not. It's the reason why she is what she is at this day and age. And at her age, never having a job, just having a computer screen. Okay, I think that's it. 40 minutes. Mike, I switched to 40 degrees because, or 10 degrees, because I kind of wanted to see the opposite end of the spectrum, what kind of tricks I could do, and once I did that, I realized that it is probably better than running 60 degrees, even though I love 60 degrees and I'm not going anywhere. And but you can't do that. And you can't do tricks like this. You can't do like that. And then you can't just like go and chill. Like, you can't just do this. You know, you're literally doing this the whole fucking time. Anywhere you go, like, you know. So, and I'm not that guy that just sticks to one thing, you know. I did stick to a high camera angle for a long time, but it's not like I got stuck into the same rut and did the same tricks for years. I was fucking trying to innovate and push the limit as much as I could. And so that's what I kind of wanted to do with the 10 degrees. To be totally honest, the reason why I started 10 degree flying was just because I bought a squirt and a nutmeg. So, hey Steve, I don't want you putting your email address out there, so I'm gonna get you to track me down on Instagram, Matty Stunts FPV, and then send me a DM in there and we can chat. I'd like to pick your brain a little bit and see what you think's going on there, because I got an investment in portfolio for Canada and the US, so I can buy US stocks on the NASDAQ. And I'm always wondering what's going on there. I'm kind of waiting for like that coronavirus toll to be like 500,000 in the States, or like 1 million, and then see what that stock market is, because I don't know, man. I think if it gets to that point, I don't care what the stimulus plan is, I think people are going to be scared and pull out, and shit's just going to go rock bottom. But in a way, a part of me wants it to happen, and part of me doesn't want it to happen. But I'll bet your ass I'll be there to take advantage if it does. It might sound horrible, but I mean, you'd be stupid not to if you just had the money laying there. So, anyways, that's it, boys. Thanks for stopping in, and I really do hope that everyone that's decided to visit has a very safe weekend. And just remember, you don't have to be scared. Get out of the house. Stay at least 26 feet away from people, even if it's just driving down the street. Just drive down the street and get out of the house. Don't go to the fucking bank and the grocery stores and eat fucking fast food, and if you have to, like, unless you really, really have to. Stay out of those grocery stores. If you can buy your shit online, buy it online, and buy a lot, so you just have to minimize the amount of times that you go there. And you'll get through it. You'll get through it. You just have to make sure that you prepare and you limit your exposure, okay? Don't worry. Everything will go back to normal again. We'll see you tomorrow.